What's good? I am Tyson Haskins, and if you don't already know, this is the ProFile. It's basically where we go anywhere in the top half of Utah to find someone who is awesome at what they do, the pros. And today we are headed to Millennium Dance to talk to the one and only. She is an entrepreneur, she is a dancer, and she's a master choreographer. This is Kylie Bronk.
Hi, my name is Kylie Bronk, and I'm a dancer, choreographer, teacher, lover of all things art. I started dancing when I was 2. My mom put me in dance like any other little girl. It was like cheer and tumbling and jazz and tap, I think. I just knew it, like this is just what I'm doing, this is my truth, this is my passion, this is like everything. So like anytime in school somebody would be like, hey, like write down like what you want to do when you grow up. It was never like that moment where you're like, like it was always like, dance. Every time somebody would ask me like, hey, like who is it that you would ever like want to dance for? It was like Janet Jackson. And she came to Salt Lake 2 or 3 years ago. One of the choreographers had a class here at Millennium, and they're like, hey, we want you to perform on stage with Janet tomorrow. And we were like, oh, my dream came true. They were like, tomorrow's the day. And we get a call that Janet had canceled the show, canceled the tour. I was like, just the process of like training and having that goal and having that in your head of like, this is what I'm training for. I learned a lot from that. So I feel like I was always surrounded by people who would tell me that I was really good. But of course, like as a dancer, you always like, you know, thank you. But then we have this mirror always that we're just like, okay, like, let's get it. So one breakthrough moment for me was actually just traveling out of the country. It was connecting with those humans that really was like, okay, to get from here to connect with souls. And dance just happens to be the language that we use to communicate with each other. I know like for a fact that the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is for him. I always pray before just to help me like get it together. Because it's always more than just teaching dance moves. It's like, okay, like why are these people here? Like what is it that they need to learn? Some of the projects that I've done that have been my favorite. Recently, working with one of my really good friends, Sophia Wiley, who's on Andy and Mac, the Disney show. Just amazing human, and that was really fun. I did a short film with one of my really close friends, Michaela Grace, who is a producer out in Park City. We did this whole film out in Moab about saving the bees. I'm starting, I have some shirts and beanies and stuff. Like I have a shirt that says become, and it's just a definition, become. And it means begin to be. Super simple. I'm super inspired by like just this simple, basic, clear words. If I could give one major advice to anybody who wants to follow their dreams, it would be to just be yourself. And I know that sounds so cliche. My philosophy on life is very simple, and it goes like this. I feel like God planted seeds all over the world, and your passion as well. And you know, every day you're like, you have an impulse to like do something or to act on something or to speak to somebody, and sometimes we like close it off because we're scared, because of fear, because of doubt. But it's like, how quick can you click out of that and just know your worth, know your power, know who you are. Waking up every day trying to act on your intuition, because that's gonna lead you to your purpose. That's what's gonna help you become you and just begin to be you.
Thanks to Kylie for the interview and the good vibes. If you want to keep up with the project she has going on, or if you want to take a dance class from her, you can follow her on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Kylie Bronk. If you know someone who would make a great profile, make sure and email me, Tyson@parkcity.tv. Thanks. We will see you on the next one.